Hi, and welcome to English-Fabule. Are you learning English? Great. Let's learn English with a very interesting story. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Let's get started.
If you can imagine it and believe it, you can do it. Napoleon Hill. Can thoughts really make you rich? Many people ask this question. It sounds like magic. Is it possible to just think about money and then become rich? Maybe not easy, but it is possible. This is a story about how your mind can help you get what you want in life. It is not just about money. It is about becoming successful. Success can mean different things. For some, it is money. For others, it is happiness, good health, or a good job. This story can help you with all of these things. In this book, I talk about a secret to make money. This secret has helped over 500 people to become rich. I studied these people for many years. Andrew Carnegie told me this secret a long time ago, when I was young. He just mentioned it quickly and watched to see if I understood. Andrew Carnegie was the king of steel. He built a huge steel empire, making bridges, buildings, and railroads stronger and cheaper. His work helped America grow fast. At his richest, his money would be over $500 billion today. But he gave all of it away to build libraries, schools, and museums, believing rich people should help others. When he saw that I understood, he asked me to spend 20 years to share this secret with the world. He wanted me to help people who might fail without this secret. I said yes, and Mr. Carnegie helped me keep my promise. This book has the secret. Many people have used it and tested it in real life. Mr. Carnegie wanted everyone to know this secret. He said it helped him become very rich. He wanted me to show that it works for everyone. He thought this secret should be taught in schools and colleges. He said it would make education much faster and better. Mr. Carnegie saw that many things taught in schools are not helpful for making money or being successful. He hired young people, even those without much school, and taught them this secret. They became great leaders and made a lot of money. These are real facts. People who knew Mr. Carnegie know these things. This book can help you a lot if you know what you want. Even before I tested it for 20 years, I shared this secret with many people. They used it to become rich. Others used it to have happy families. However, this secret is not free, but it is worth much more than the price. People who are not looking for it won't find it. It can't be given away or bought with money. It has two parts. You already have one part if you are ready for it. The secret works for everyone who is ready. Education doesn't matter. Thomas A. Edison didn't have much school, but he used the secret to become a great inventor. Many of famous and rich people said they used the Carnegie secret to become rich. Some of these people are Henry Ford. He made cars cheap so everyone could buy them. Before him, only rich people had cars. Because of Ford, cars became a normal part of life, changing cities and jobs. Today, his money would be over $200 billion, making him one of the richest people ever. John D. Rockefeller. He made oil important for the modern world. As the leader of Standard Oil, he made gasoline cheap, helping cars, planes, and factories grow. He was the richest man in history. Today, his fortune would be over $700 billion, maybe even $1 trillion, more than any billionaire today. Thomas Edison. He lit up the world with the electric light bulb. He also invented the phonograph and many other things that changed life forever. If he kept control of his inventions, he could be worth over $240 billion today. Alexander Graham Bell. Before him, talking over long distances was slow and difficult. His telephone made instant conversation possible, connecting the world. If he had earned from his invention, his wealth could be over $180 billion today. Theodore Roosevelt. A powerful leader who changed America. He broke big companies' control. created national parks, and made the U.S. stronger. His work was worth trillions in today's world. And these are just a few of the people who used this secret to become successful. I don't know anyone who used the secret and didn't become successful. I also don't know anyone who became truly successful without using the secret in some way. This secret is more important than education for success. And what is education anyway? Well, I will explain this later. Many of these successful people didn't have much school. Henry Ford didn't finish high school or college. I am not saying school is not important, but the secret is more important for success. As you read, the secret will jump out at you. If you are ready for it, you will know it when you see it. Stop and celebrate when you find it. It will change your life. Success comes to people who think about success. Failure comes to people who think about failure. Introduction. Imagine a young man named Edwin C. Barnes. He had a burning desire to work with the famous inventor, Thomas Edison. He didn't want to work for Edison, he wanted to be Edison's business partner. This was a big dream for a young man with no money, no connections, and not even a formal education. Many people would have said it was impossible, a foolish dream. But Edwin C. Barnes didn't listen to the doubters. He had a thought, a strong desire, and he decided to act on it. He traveled to meet Edison, not with a job application in hand, but with the idea of becoming a businessman. Edison saw something special in Barnes, a determined went beyond just wanting a job. He gave Barnes a chance, a small job in his office. For years, Barnes worked quietly, always keeping his big desire in mind. He didn't give up when things were slow or when there seemed to be no progress. He believed he would become Edison's partner. Then, one day, opportunity arrived. Edison had invented a new office machine, a dictating machine, but his sales team was not excited about it. They didn't think it would sell well, but Barnes saw his chance. He knew he could sell this machine. He talked to Edison, and Edison gave him the opportunity to sell them. Barnes sold the dictating machine so successfully that Edison made him the national seller. From that point on, Barnes's dream became real. He became rich. But more importantly, he proved that a strong thought, a burning desire, can be turned into reality. This story is not just about money. It's about something much bigger. It's about how to use the power of your mind to achieve success in any area of your life you choose. It's about how to take your dreams, your wishes, and turn them into something real and valuable. It's about how to think your way to a richer, more fulfilling life. This is not a story about getting rich quickly without effort. It's about a journey, a step-by-step process that starts with a simple but powerful idea. Your thoughts are powerful things. When you mix them with a strong purpose, determination, and a burning desire, they can be transformed into real achievements, into riches in all areas of your life. This story will guide you through 13 important steps, 13 principles that can help you unlock your own potential and grow rich in ways you might not have even imagined. Are you ready to discover this secret, to learn how to use your mind to create the life you desire? Then let's begin this journey together. Chapter 1. Strong Want. The first step to getting what you want in life, whether it's money, a good job, or anything else, is to really want it. This isn't just a small wish, like, I wish I had a new car. It's a strong want, a burning desire. It's like when a child sees a toy they absolutely must have. They don't just think about it, they feel it. Think about Edwin C. Barnes. He had a very strong want. He didn't just want a job, he wanted to work with the great inventor, Thomas Edison. Not for him, but with him as a partner. That was a big dream for someone who didn't even know Mr. Edison. Barnes didn't have much money. He couldn't even afford a train ticket to get to Edison's office. But his want was so strong that he traveled on a freight train, like a homeless person. When he arrived, his thoughts were powerful. He saw himself working with Edison. He heard himself asking for the chance. This wasn't just a hope or a wish. He knew exactly what he wanted. And that's the key. You have to know exactly what you want. Don't just say, I want to be rich. How rich? How much money? Be specific. Write it down. Make it clear in your mind. Barnes's want was so strong that it pushed away all other thoughts. He didn't think about how hard it would be. He didn't think about what people would say. He only thought about his goal. Working with Edison. This strong want is like a fire. It burns away doubts and fears. It gives you energy. It makes you do things you wouldn't normally do. It makes you brave. Barnes didn't get his partnership with Edison right away. It took years. But he kept that strong want burning inside him. He started with a small job at Edison's office. It wasn't important work, but it was a start. It was a step closer to his goal. Every day, Barnes kept thinking about his want. He didn't give up. He didn't say, "Oh, this is too hard. I'll try something else." He said, "I came here to work with Edison, and I will do it, even if it takes the rest of my life." Think about a warrior long ago. He had to make a big decision. He was going to fight a powerful enemy. He put his soldiers on boats and sailed to the enemy's land. Then he did something amazing. He burned the boats. He told his soldiers, "Look, the boats are burning. We can't go back. We must win or we will die. You burn all the ways to go back. You only have one way to go, forward toward your goal." There was a big fire in Chicago a long time ago. Many stores were burned down. The owners stood there, looking at the smoke and ashes. Most of them decided to leave Chicago and start again somewhere else. But one man, Marshall Field, pointed to the place where his store had been. He said, "I will build the world's greatest store right here, no matter how many times it burns down." That's the power of a strong want. It doesn't give up. It doesn't listen to doubt. It only sees the goal. Marshall Field's store did rise again. What about you? What is your strong want? What is the thing you desire more than anything else? It might be money. It might be a great job. It might be helping others. It might be creating something beautiful. Whatever it is, make it clear. Make it definite. Write it down. Then follow these 6 actions. They will help you turn your strong want into something real. First, decide the exact amount of money you want. Don't just say, "a lot of money." Say 100,000 or 1 million or whatever amount you truly desire. Second, think about what you will give in return for this money. You can't get something for nothing. What will you do? What service will you offer? What work will you perform? Third, set a date. When do you want to have this money? Be specific. By the 1st of January next year or in 5 years. Fourth, make a plan. How will you get this money? What steps will you take? Don't wait until you have the perfect plan. Start now, even if you're not completely ready. Fifth, write it all down. Write down the amount of money you want, the date you want it, what you will give in return, and your plan. Make it clear and simple. Sixth, read this statement aloud twice a day. Read it when you wake up and before you go to sleep. And as you read, see yourself already having the money. Feel it. Believe it. These 6 actions are important. They help you focus your mind. They help you make your strong want even stronger. They help you convince yourself that you will get what you desire. It's like planting a seed. Your strong want is the seed. Your mind is the soil. These 6 actions are like watering and caring for the seed. They help it grow. It won't happen overnight, but slow and steady work will win. Remember, dreaming is important. Everyone who has achieved great things started with a dream. They hoped, they wished, they desired, but they didn't stop there. They planned, and they acted. Don't let anyone tell you that your dream is impossible. The world is full of opportunities. Chapter 2. Believe in yourself. Last time we talked about having a strong want. That's the first step. Now we need to talk about something just as important: believing in yourself. This is called faith. It means believing that you can get what you want, even if you don't see how it's possible yet. Think about a little child who wants to learn to ride a bike. At first, it's scary. The child might fall down many times, but if the child believes they can do it, they keep trying. They have faith in themselves. They imagine riding the bike, feeling the wind, and going fast. That feeling helps them keep going. It's the same with getting rich or achieving any big goal. You must believe it's possible for you. You must see yourself already having what you want. This is not just wishing. It's a strong feeling inside, a knowing that it will happen. Some people say, "But I don't know how I'll get rich. It seems impossible." That's okay. You don't need to know all the steps right now. You just need to believe that there is a way. There's a power in the universe. Some people call it infinite intelligence. It's like a big, wise mind that knows everything. When you have faith, you connect to this power. It helps you find the way. Think of it like this. You have a radio inside your head, but it's not tuned to the right station. You're getting static, doubt, and fear. Faith is like turning the dial. When you tune it to the right station, you start to hear the music, the ideas, the plans, the help you need. It will take time. It is like planting a seed. If you plant a seed, you don't see the flower come at the first time. It will not come for free. You need to keep taking care of the seed for it to grow. And the same goes for your mind. You must water it every day. How do you get this strong belief? There are a few ways. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Tell yourself many times a day, "I can do this. I will achieve my goal." Say it out loud if you can. Say it with feeling. This is called autosuggestion, and it's very powerful. See it in your mind. Close your eyes and imagine yourself already having what you want. See it clearly. Feel it. How does it feel to be rich? How does it feel to have that new job, that new house, that new skill? The more real you make it in your mind, the more your subconscious mind will believe it. Don't listen to negative voices. There will be people who tell you that you can't do it. They might be friends, family, or even strangers. They might say, "You're dreaming," or "That's impossible." Don't listen to them. Their doubts are their problems, not yours. Protect your belief like it's a precious treasure. Learn from successful people. Read about people who have achieved great things. See how they did it. Their stories will inspire you and show you that it is possible. Practice to perfection. It will not be an easy ride. You will have to practice this for a long time, and one day you will notice the results. Some people become criminals because they are always around crime. They start to think it's normal. They start to believe it's the only way. But if you are always around positive thoughts, success stories, and people who believe in you, you will start to believe in yourself too. Your subconscious mind is like a garden. If you plant weeds, negative thoughts, you'll get weeds. If you plant flowers, positive thoughts, you'll get flowers. It's your choice. What you feed to your subconscious mind will grow and show. If you give it fear, it will become fear. If you give your mind your desire and you believe you will get it, your subconscious mind will work to make it real. It will find a way. So, start today. Believe in yourself. Believe in your dream. Don't give up. Faith is the start of all great things. Faith, when mixed with your thoughts, makes your mind stronger. It connects you to a big power, like when you pray. When you have faith, love, and good feelings, your thoughts go straight to your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind is the most powerful place to start getting rich. When you repeat something to yourself many times, you start to believe it. It doesn't matter if it's true or false at first. If you keep repeating a lie, you will think it's the truth. and you will believe it. You are what you are because of the thoughts you think most of the time. Thoughts that you think about a lot and that you feel strongly about, these are like magnets. They bring other thoughts that are like them. So, how do you plant the first seed of a good idea in your mind? You do it by thinking about it again and again. Write down your big goal. Remember it. Say it out loud every day. Do this until the sound goes into your subconscious mind. Throw away any bad thoughts, like fear or doubt. Only think about good things. You can learn to have faith. It is like learning to walk or ride a bike. You do it by doing it. Chapter 3. Talk to your inner self. We learned that to get rich, you need a strong want and you need to believe in yourself. But how do you make yourself believe? How can you make your mind stronger? One important step is to talk to your inner self. This is called autosuggestion. It sounds like a big word, but it is a simple idea. Autosuggestion means talking to yourself. But it's not just any talking. It's talking to yourself in a special way, a positive way. Think about it like this. Your mind is like a garden. If you plant good seeds in your garden, good things will grow. If you plant bad seeds, bad things will grow. Your thoughts are like seeds for your mind. If you always think negative things, like, I can't do it, or I'm not good enough, these negative thoughts are like bad seeds. They grow in your mind and make you feel sad and weak. But if you plant positive seeds, good thoughts, like I can do it, or I am strong, then good things will start to grow in your mind. Autosuggestion is about planting good seeds. How do you plant good seeds in your mind? You plant them by talking to your inner self in a positive way, again and again. Your mind, especially the part we call your subconscious mind, listens to what you tell it. It's like a child learning something new. If you tell a child something many times, they will start to believe it. Your subconscious mind is like that child. If you tell it positive things again and again, it will start to believe them too. So, how do you talk to your inner self? One way is to use affirmations. Affirmations are positive sentences that you repeat to yourself. For example, if you want to be rich, you can say to yourself every day, I will be rich. I am getting richer every day. You can write these sentences down and read them aloud. Read them in the morning when you wake up and at night before you go to sleep. When you read these sentences, don't just read the words without thinking. You need to feel them. You need to put emotion into your words. Imagine yourself already rich. See yourself with the money you want. Feel how it feels to be rich. Believe that it is already happening. It's like acting. Imagine you are an actor in a movie and you are playing a rich person. How would you act? You would act like you are already rich, right? Do the same thing with your affirmations. Act like you already believe you will be rich. This feeling, this emotion, is very important. Your subconscious mind listens to your feelings more than just your words. Repetition is also important. You can't just say these positive sentences once and expect magic to happen. You need to repeat them again and again, every day. Think of it like learning to play a music instrument. You can't play well after just one practice. You need to practice again and again. It's the same with autosuggestion. Repeat your affirmations every day, and you will start to see changes in your mind and in your life. Some people might think this is silly. They might say, talking to myself won't make me rich. But remember what we learned in the last chapter about faith. You need to believe, even if you cannot see it yet. Autosuggestion is a tool to help you build that belief. It helps you plant the seeds of faith in your mind. It takes time and effort to change your mind. It's like changing a habit. If you have a bad habit, like being late all the time, it takes time and effort to change that habit. It's the same with negative thoughts. If you have negative thoughts, It takes time and effort to change them into positive thoughts. But it is possible. With persistence and repetition, you can change your mind and develop the belief you need to get rich. So, start talking to yourself in a positive way. Read them aloud with feeling. Believe in what you are saying. This is autosuggestion, and it is a powerful step to think and grow rich. Chapter 4. Learn special things. We have talked about wanting something very much. We have talked about believing you can get it. We have talked about making a plan. But there is something more you need. You need to learn special things. Imagine you want to build a house. You can want a house very much. You can believe you can build a house. You can have a plan to build a house. But can you build a house if you don't know how? You need to learn about building houses. You need to learn about wood, bricks, and tools. You need to learn how to read plans. You need to learn special things. It is the same if you want to become rich. You need special knowledge. Just wanting money is not enough. Just planning to get money is not enough. You need to learn special things about money and business. There are two kinds of knowledge. One kind is general knowledge. General knowledge is knowing many things about many subjects. You learn general knowledge in school. You learn about history, science, and books. General knowledge is good. It helps you understand the world. But general knowledge alone will not make you rich. The other kind is specialized knowledge. Specialized knowledge is knowing a lot about one special thing. For example, if you want to be a doctor, you need specialized knowledge about the body and medicine. If you want to be a baker, you need specialized knowledge about flour, ovens, and making bread. To get rich, you need specialized knowledge about business, or selling, or making something people want to buy. Think about Henry Ford. He was a very famous man. He made cars. He made a lot of money. Did he go to a very good school? He did not have much general knowledge from school. But he had very special knowledge about cars. He knew how to make cars better and cheaper. He learned what he needed to know to make cars. That special knowledge made him rich. Knowledge is not just power. It is only power if you use it. Knowing many things is good. But knowing special things and using them to do something, that is what brings success and riches. Where can you get specialized knowledge? There are many places. You can learn from your own experience. When you do something, you learn from it. If you try to sell something, you learn what works and what does not work. Experience is a good teacher. You can learn from other people's experience. Talk to people who are doing what you want to do. Ask them questions. Learn from their mistakes and their successes. Remember the mastermind group? Working with other people in your mastermind group is a great way to get specialized knowledge from them. You can learn from schools and universities. If you want to be a doctor, you must go to medical school. If you want to be a lawyer, you must go to law school. Schools are good places to learn special knowledge. You can learn from books and libraries. Libraries have books about everything. You can read books about business, money, selling, or anything you need to know. You can take special courses. There are courses for everything. You can take courses online or at night school. You can learn new skills and get new knowledge. When you get knowledge, don't just keep it in your head. You must use it. You must organize it and make a plan to use it. Knowledge is like a tool. A tool is only useful if you use it to build something. Knowledge is only useful if you use it to reach your goal. So, to grow rich, you need to learn special things. You need specialized knowledge. Get knowledge from experience, from other people, from schools, from books, and from courses. But remember, knowledge is only power when you organize it and use it in your plan. Learn special things and use them to grow rich. Chapter 5. Imagine it. We've talked about wanting something strongly, believing you can get it, and making a solid plan. But there's a secret ingredient that makes all of these steps truly powerful. Your imagination. Think of your imagination as the workshop of your mind. It's where you build the pictures of your desires before they become real in the world. Imagine a builder wanting to construct a house. They don't just start laying bricks randomly. First, they imagine the house. They see it in their mind, the rooms, the windows, the garden. They create a mental picture, a blueprint, before they even touch a single tool. Your imagination is like that blueprint for your dreams. Anyone can wish for riches, but to actually get them, you need to use your imagination. It's not enough to just hope for money. You need to see it, feel it, and imagine yourself already having it. This isn't just daydreaming. It's a powerful tool for making your desires take shape. There are actually two ways your imagination works, like two different tools in your workshop. The first is like using tools you already have in new ways. We call this synthetic imagination. It's about taking things you already know, ideas, experiences, skills, and putting them together in new combinations. Think of an inventor who takes existing parts and uses them to make a new machine. They are not creating something from nothing, but they are using their imagination to arrange things in a fresh and innovative way. This is how most inventions happen, and it's a very important part of getting rich. But there's another, even more powerful kind of imagination, like a magic tool. We call this creative imagination. This is where you go beyond what you already know. It's like getting ideas from somewhere else, from a place you can't see. This is where those sudden, aha, moments come from. Those brilliant ideas that seem to pop into your head out of nowhere. This type of imagination connects you to something bigger than yourself, a source of endless ideas. Think about someone like Edwin C. Barnes, who we talked about earlier. He didn't just wish to work with Edison. He imagined it. He saw himself as Edison's business partner long before it was real. He used his imagination to create a clear picture of his goal, and this picture guided his actions. He didn't know exactly how it would happen, but his strong desire, fueled by his imagination, led him to keep trying until he achieved his dream. Or think about the story of Coca-Cola. It started with a doctor and a drug clerk, but it became a worldwide business because of imagination. Someone, maybe the drug clerk, had the imagination to see that this drink could be more than just a medicine. It could be something everyone wanted. They used their imagination to create a plan to sell it, to advertise it, to make it famous. The actual drink was just the start. The real magic was in the imagination that turned it into a fortune. You might be thinking, but I'm not a genius. I don't have a big imagination. Don't worry, your imagination is like a muscle. If you don't use it, it gets weak. But if you start using it, it gets stronger and stronger. You can train your imagination. One way to do this is to spend time each day just letting your mind wander. Find a quiet place, close your eyes, and let your thoughts go free. Don't try to control them. Just observe where they take you. Imagine yourself already rich. See yourself living the life you desire. Feel the feelings of success and happiness. Do this regularly, and you'll be surprised at how your imagination starts to come alive. Remember, ideas are the starting point of all riches, and ideas come from your imagination. So, unlock your imagination, let it work for you, and you'll be taking a big step towards thinking and growing rich in every way that matters. Don't let anyone tell you that your dreams are just imagination. Your dreams are the seeds of your future reality, and your imagination is the garden where you can grow them. Chapter 6. Make a good plan. Just wanting something very much and believing you can get it, as we talked about before, is like having a car and knowing where you want to go. But you can't just close your eyes, wish really hard, and suddenly arrive at your destination. You need something else. A map. In life, your map is your plan. If you want to grow rich, you need a good plan, a clear route to follow. Think about building a house. You can't just start putting bricks together and hope it becomes a beautiful home. No, first you need an architect to draw plans. These plans show exactly where each wall goes, where the doors and windows will be, and how the roof will fit. Without a plan, the house would probably fall down, or at least be very messy and not what you wanted. It's the same with getting rich. You need a plan to guide your actions. Many people dream of being rich, but they never actually get there. Why? Often, it's because they don't have a proper plan. They may have desire and even some belief, but they are missing the important step of organizing their desire into action. It's like wanting to bake a cake, but not having a recipe. You might have the ingredients, but without instructions, you're likely to end up with a disaster. So, how do you make a good plan for getting rich? It's not something you should do alone. Imagine trying to build that house just with your own ideas. It would be much better to ask for help from people who know about building, right? It's the same for your plan to get rich. You need to work with others. This is where your mastermind group becomes really important. Remember in Chapter 9, we talked about the power of working with a team. Your plan should be created together with your mastermind group. These are people who you trust, who have different skills and knowledge than you, and who want to help you succeed. First, you need to decide who to include in your mastermind group. Think about people who have skills that you don't. Maybe someone is good at numbers, someone else is great at talking to people, and another person is very creative. You want a mix of people who can bring different things to your plan. Once you have your group, you need to meet regularly. Don't just meet once and hope for the best. Plan to meet at least twice a week, or even more if you can. These meetings are for working on your plan together. Before you meet, think about what you can offer to the people in your group. Why should they spend their time helping you? Think about what they might gain from being part of your mastermind group. Maybe you can offer them your skills in return. Or maybe they believe in your dream and want to help you make it real. It's important that everyone in the group benefits in some way. When you meet, talk about your desire and what you want to achieve. Then, start to create your plan step by step. Don't just rely on your own ideas. Listen to everyone in the group. They will have different perspectives and ideas that you might not have thought of. Your plan should be a mix of all your best thoughts together. Write down your plan clearly. Don't just keep it in your head. Writing it down makes it real and helps you to remember all the important steps. Your plan should be practical and easy to follow. It should be like a step-by-step guide to achieving your desire. What if your first plan doesn't work? Don't worry. This happens to everyone. The important thing is not to give up. If your plan fails, don't see it as the end. See it as a lesson. It means that plan wasn't right, so you need to make a new one. Talk to your mastermind group again. Find out what went wrong and create a new plan. Keep making new plans until you find one that works. Persistence is key here. Remember, even the smartest person cannot succeed alone, especially when it comes to getting rich. You need the help, ideas, and knowledge of other people. Your mastermind group and your organized plan are your secret weapons. They will help you turn your desire into reality. So, don't just dream of riches. Make a plan and start building your path to success today. Chapter 7. Decide now. Imagine you are standing at a crossroads. There are many paths in front of you, but you must choose just one to follow. This is like life. Every day we have to make choices. Some choices are small, like what to eat for lunch. But some choices are big, and they can change your life completely. Learning to make decisions, and making them quickly, is a very important step to becoming rich and successful. Think about people who are successful. What do they do when they need to choose something? They don't wait forever. They decide. They think about it, maybe talk to some people they trust, but then they make a decision and they stick to it. People who are not successful often have a problem with decisions. They take a long time to decide, and even after they choose, they change their minds easily. This is not a good way to get what you want in life. Think about Henry Ford, the man who made cars for everyone. He was famous for making decisions fast. When he decided to build a new kind of engine, he told his engineers to do it, even when they said it was impossible. Ford made a decision, and he did not change it. Some people thought he was stubborn, but this strong decision-making helped him create his huge car company. Many people let other people decide for them. They listen to their friends, their family, or what they read in the newspaper too much. It's okay to get advice, but in the end, you need to think for yourself and make your own decisions. If you always listen to others, you won't have your own strong desires and plans. You need to trust your own mind. When you start making plans to get rich, it's important to keep your plans to yourself. Don't tell everyone what you are going to do. Some people might not understand your dreams. Some people might even try to stop you because they are jealous or afraid. It is wiser to keep your plans secret, except for the people in your mastermind group, the people who are helping you. Be careful who you trust. Instead of talking too much about your plans, show people what you can do. Actions are more powerful than words. There is an old saying, "Tell the world what you intend to do, but first show it." This means work hard, make progress, and let your success speak for itself. Making decisions can be scary. Sometimes you have to be brave to decide, especially if there is a risk. Think about the people who signed the Declaration of Independence a long time ago. They decided to fight for freedom, even though it was very dangerous. They risked their lives for their decision. Of course, your decisions to get rich may not be as dangerous as that, but they will still need courage. Remember, desire is the start, and decision is the step that moves your desire into action. You must decide what you want, believe you can get it, and then decide to follow your plan without waiting. Do not be slow to decide, and do not change your decisions easily. Be firm. Be confident. Decide now and start moving towards your riches. Chapter 8. Keep going. It's easy to start something new. You have the excitement of the beginning, the hope that things will be different, better. But what happens when things get hard? What happens when you face problems, when you don't see results right away? This is where many people stop. They give up when things become difficult. But to truly get rich, in any way you want, you must learn to keep going. This is called persistence. Persistence is like a strong muscle for your mind. It's the power that keeps you moving forward even when you feel like stopping. Think of it like this. If you want to climb a mountain, the first steps might be easy, but as you go higher, it gets steeper, the air gets thinner, and you become tired. Many people might turn back. But the person who reaches the top is the one who keeps putting one foot in front of the other, even when it's hard. That's persistence. Persistence is built on a strong will. Willpower is like the engine that drives your persistence. It's your inner strength that says, "I will not quit." When you combine willpower with a strong desire, you become unstoppable. People who become truly rich in life often have this combination. They have a burning desire, and they have the willpower to keep working towards it no matter what. Look at famous people who became very successful. Think about inventors, business leaders, artists. Many people think they were just lucky or naturally gifted, but often their real secret was persistence. They faced failures, people told them no, and things didn't always go as planned. They learned from their mistakes and tried again and again and again. Imagine you were trying to learn a new skill, like playing a musical instrument or speaking a new language. At first, it will be difficult. You might make mistakes. You might feel frustrated. You might even think about giving up. But if you are persistent, if you keep practicing, you will slowly get better. Little by little, you will see progress. And eventually, you will master that skill. The same is true for getting rich. It takes time and effort, and you have to be persistent. One important thing to remember is that failure is not the opposite of success. It's often a step on the way to success. Everyone faces setbacks. Everyone experiences times when things don't work out. But persistent people see failure as temporary. They understand that failure can teach them valuable lessons. They pick themselves up, learn from what went wrong, and create new plans. They don't let failure stop them. They use it to become stronger and smarter. How do you build persistence? It's not something you are just born with. It's something you develop. Here are some important things. First, have a clear goal. Know exactly what you want. When you have a definite purpose, it's easier to stay focused and persistent. It's like knowing exactly where you are going on a journey. You are more likely to keep traveling until you arrive. Second, really want it. Your desire must be strong, like a fire inside you. This burning desire will give you the energy and motivation to keep going when things are tough. If your desire is weak, your persistence will also be weak. Third, believe in yourself. You need to have faith in your own ability to achieve your goal. Believe that you can do it, even when others doubt you. This self-belief will give you the confidence to keep pushing forward. Fourth, make a solid plan. Have a clear plan of action that shows you how to reach your goal. Even if your plan is not perfect, having a plan gives you direction and makes it easier to stay persistent. Fifth, and finally, surround yourself with people who will help you. Find a group of people who believe in you and encourage you. Working with others who have a similar goal can give you strength and support when you feel like giving up. Persistence is not always easy, but it is always worth it. It's the secret ingredient that turns dreams into reality. If you learn to keep going, to never give up, you will be amazed at what you can achieve. Remember, the path to riches is paved with persistence. Don't stop. Keep going. Chapter 9. Work with a team. Imagine you want to build a big, strong house. Could you do it all by yourself? Maybe, but it would be very hard and take a very long time. It would be much easier and faster to work with a team of people. You would need builders, carpenters, plumbers, and electricians. Each person has special skills, and together they can build a wonderful house. It's the same when you want to become rich and successful. You can try to do it alone, but it's much more powerful to work with a team. This is what we call working with a team, or the mastermind idea. Think about it. No one person knows everything. You might be good at some things, but not at others. Maybe you are great at having ideas, but not so good at making plans. Or maybe you are good at talking to people, but not so good at numbers. When you work with a team, you bring together different skills and knowledge. It's like putting many brains together to make one bigger, smarter brain. In this chapter, we will talk about how to build your own team to help you get rich. Remember, rich means more than just money. It means success in all parts of your life. The first thing to understand is why a team is so important. It's about power. Power is needed to turn your strong wants into real things. Think of power like the engine of a car. Without an engine, the car won't move. Without power, your plans and ideas will just stay ideas. Where does this power come from? It comes from working together. When you work alone, you only have your own brain and your own energy. But when you work with a team, you get the brains and energy of everyone in the team. It's like adding batteries together to make a stronger battery. Let's look at some examples. Andrew Carnegie, the man who gave us the secret to getting rich, used a team. He didn't know everything about making steel, but he was smart enough to bring together a group of 50 clever people who did. They had special knowledge about steel, about selling it, about running a business. Because they worked together in harmony, they became very powerful and made a huge steel company. Think of any very successful person. You will often find that they have a strong team around them. It could be business partners, advisors, or just friends who believe in them and help them. It's not just luck, it's planned teamwork. There are two main ways your team helps you. First, it's practical. You get more ideas, more skills, and more hands to do the work. This is the economic part of the team. Imagine you have a problem in your plan. If you are alone, you might get stuck. But with a team, you can talk it over, get different ideas, and find a solution much faster. Second, there's a more mysterious part, the psychic part. When people work together in a friendly way, with the same goal, something special happens. It's like their minds connect. They can understand each other better, and they can even get ideas that they wouldn't have thought of alone. It's like creating a new, bigger mind that is smarter than any one person in the team. To build your own team, you need to choose people carefully. Find people who want the same thing as you. They should believe in your goal and want to help you reach it. Have different skills. Choose people who are good at things you are not. Work well together. It's important to have harmony in your team. No fighting or bad feelings. Once you have your team, meet with them regularly. Talk about your plans, share ideas, and help each other. Make sure everyone feels important and that their ideas are listened to. Work together in a friendly and positive way. Working with a team is not always easy. It takes effort to find the right people and to keep everyone working together well. But the power you get from a team is worth it. It's like having a secret weapon to help you achieve your dreams. So, if you are serious about getting rich, don't try to do it all alone. Build your team. Find your mastermind group. Work together in harmony towards your goal, and you will be amazed at what you can achieve. Remember, in teamwork, there is great power. Chapter 10. Use your energy. Well, everyone has energy. Think about when you are very excited about something. You feel full of energy, right? You want to do things, you feel strong, and you can focus for a long time. This energy is powerful. It can help you do amazing things. But energy is like a river. A river can give power to a town, making electricity and helping people. But a river can also flood and cause damage if it is not controlled. Our energy is the same. We can use it to build things, to achieve our goals, or we can waste it. To grow rich, you must learn to use your energy well. What is this energy? It is the strong feeling inside you that makes you want things. It is the power behind your desires. It is what makes you get out of bed in the morning and do your work. This energy can be used in many ways. You can use it for physical things, like running or working hard with your body. But you can also use it for mental things, like thinking hard, being creative, and planning. To become rich, you need to use your energy in a special way, a way that helps your mind. Imagine your energy as a light. You can let the light spread out everywhere, making everything a little bit brighter. Or you can focus the light, like a lamp, making one spot very bright and strong. To grow rich, you need to focus your energy like a lamp. Think about the things that give you a lot of energy. Maybe it is being with someone you really like. Maybe it is a hobby you love. Or maybe it is just the feeling of wanting something very much. These strong feelings are like fuel for your energy. But if you let these feelings just be feelings, they will not help you grow rich. You need to change them, to transmute them into something useful. Transmute means to change something into something else, like changing lead into gold. That is what people in old stories tried to do. We are not changing lead to gold, but we are changing one kind of energy into another kind. Energy for success. How do you do this? It starts with your mind. When you feel that strong energy, don't just let it stay as a feeling. Use your willpower to guide it. Think about your main goal, the thing you really want to achieve. Direct your energy towards that goal. Imagine your strong feeling pushing you forward, helping you work harder and think clearer about your plan. For example, if you have a strong desire to be successful in your job, use that energy to learn more about your work. Use it to be more creative in finding new ideas. Use it to be more persistent when things are difficult. Don't waste that energy on things that do not help you. Don't let it make you just feel good for a short time and then disappear. Think of famous people who have done great things. They had a lot of energy and they knew how to use it. They focused their energy on their work, on their dreams. They didn't let it get lost or wasted. They changed that strong feeling inside them into action. It takes practice to use your energy well. It is like learning to ride a bicycle. At first, it is hard to balance and control, but with practice, you get better and better. You learn to guide the bicycle where you want to go. It is the same with your energy. You can learn to guide it towards your goals. When you learn to use your energy well, you will be surprised at what you can do. You will find you have more power to think, more power to act, and more power to get what you desire. This is the mystery of using your energy well. It changes you and helps you grow rich in many ways. It helps you grow rich in your work, in your mind, and in your life. So, learn to control your energy, focus it, and use it to build your success. Chapter 11. Your Secret Mind. Imagine your mind is like a house with 2 floors. The top floor is where you do your everyday thinking, making plans, solving problems, and deciding what to eat for breakfast. This is your conscious mind, the part you are aware of. But underneath, there's a bottom floor, a secret place that works all the time, even when you sleep. This is your subconscious mind. Think of your subconscious mind as a giant storage room. It's always open, always recording everything that happens to you, every thought you have, every feeling, every sound, every sight. It all goes into this room and gets filed away. It doesn't judge if things are good or bad, right or wrong. It simply stores everything. Now, this secret mind is not just a storage room. It's also like a powerful worker. It takes the instructions you give it, especially the ones you give with strong feelings, and it starts working to make them real. It's like a very loyal helper who always tries to do what you ask, even if you don't realize you're asking it. This chapter is about how to talk to this secret mind and get it to help you become rich. Remember, rich here means more than just money. It means having a rich life in all ways. One important thing to know is that your subconscious mind loves feelings. It listens more carefully to thoughts that are mixed with strong emotions, like faith. If you just tell your subconscious mind something in a flat, boring way, it might not pay much attention. But if you tell it something with real feeling, with belief, it's much more likely to listen and act. Think back to Chapter 1, where we talked about desire. To become rich, you need a burning desire. This burning desire is important because it's full of feeling. When you feel that strong desire and you focus on it, you are talking directly to your subconscious mind in a language it understands. It's like planting seeds in a garden. Your conscious mind is like your hand that plants the seeds, but your subconscious mind is like the rich soil. If you plant good seeds, positive desires, in good soil, a mind full of faith, good things will grow. But if you plant bad seeds, negative thoughts, or don't plant anything at all, weeds might grow instead. So, how do you plant good seeds in your subconscious mind? One way is through something called autosuggestion. This is just a fancy word for talking to yourself, but in a special way. It means repeating positive messages to yourself over and over again, with feeling. Remember the 6 steps from Chapter 1? Writing down what you want, when you want it, and what you'll give in return. Reading this statement out loud twice a day, feeling like you already have what you want. This is autosuggestion in action. You are giving clear emotional instructions to your subconscious mind. Imagine you want to be rich in money. You write down, by date, I will have amount of money. I will give service in return. I believe I will have this money. Then, twice a day, you read this statement with strong belief. You try to feel like you already have the money. This is not just pretending. It's training your subconscious mind to see your desire as a real thing, something that is already yours. Your subconscious mind then starts to work day and night to find ways to make it happen. It connects to something bigger, something we can call infinite intelligence, to get the power to make your desire real. It's like sending a message through a special connection. Your subconscious mind is the messenger, carrying your desire to a powerful source of help. And the answer comes back in the form of ideas, plans, and opportunities. You just need to be ready to see them and act on them when they appear. So, to use your secret mind to grow rich, remember these key things. Desire. Have a strong, burning desire for what you want. Faith. Believe you can get it, even if you can't see how yet. Autosuggestion. Talk to your subconscious mind with feeling, telling it what you want. Persistence. Keep doing this again and again until it becomes a habit. Your subconscious mind is a powerful tool. Learn to use it wisely. Fill it with positive desires and strong beliefs, and it will help you achieve riches beyond your imagination. Chapter 12. Your brain is amazing. Have you ever stopped to think about your brain? It's like a superpower you carry with you everywhere. Inside your head, you have something truly incredible. Your brain. It's not just for remembering things or solving puzzles. Your brain is much, much more. It's like a powerful center that can help you get everything you want in life. Think of your brain as a special radio station. Just like a radio can send out music and news, your brain can send out thoughts. And just like a radio can receive signals, your brain can also pick up thoughts from everywhere. It might sound like magic, but it's actually the amazing power of your mind at work. When you have a thought, it's like sending out a signal. If you have a strong thought, full of feeling, it's like sending out a really strong radio signal, one that travels far and wide. Think about your desires, those strong wants we talked about. When you want something very much and you think about it with strong feeling, your brain sends out a powerful signal. These signals are like messages. They go out into the world and they can attract things back to you. It's a bit like sending out a message asking for help or for an opportunity or for money. And if your signal is strong and clear, the world, in a way we don't fully understand, starts to respond. Remember the subconscious mind? That secret part of your mind that works all the time, even when you sleep? That's like the sending station of your brain radio. It takes your strong desires and beliefs and sends them out. And remember your creative imagination, that part of your mind that can see things that aren't real yet? That's like the receiving station. It picks up ideas and hints from everywhere, ideas that can help you achieve your desires. And how do you work this amazing brain radio? It's through autosuggestion, talking to your inner self. When you repeat your desires, when you imagine yourself already having what you want, you are like a radio operator, setting the dials, making sure the signal is strong and clear. Imagine you want to start a business. You have a strong desire, you believe you can do it, and you have a plan. Now, use your brain radio. Every day, talk to yourself about your business. Imagine it's already successful. Feel the excitement and belief inside you. Your brain will start sending out strong signals. You might be surprised at what comes back. You might get new ideas, meet helpful people, or find opportunities you never expected. Your brain is not just a thing for school or work. It's a powerful tool for creating your life. It's a broadcasting and receiving station for your thoughts. It can attract good things to you. It can help you overcome problems. It can help you grow rich, not just in money, but in all the good things life can offer. The key is to understand that you are in control of your brain radio. You can choose what signals to send out. You can choose what signals to listen to. You can tune it to success, to happiness, to wealth. It's all in your hands, or rather, in your mind. So, start using your amazing brain today. Think big thoughts. Believe in yourself. Send out strong signals of desire and faith. Your brain is ready to work for you. It's time to turn on your brain radio and see what incredible things you can attract into your life. Chapter 13. The Extra Sense. This is the last step on our journey to riches, and it's a bit different from the others. We call it the sixth sense. Think of it as an extra feeling, something beyond our normal five senses of sight, smell, touch, taste, and hearing. It's like having a special door in your mind, a door that opens to a place of great wisdom. This place isn't just about facts and figures. It's about understanding things deeply, almost without thinking. It's about knowing what to do, even when you don't know how you know. This sixth sense is really about your subconscious mind, that powerful part of your mind that works even when you sleep. It's like the creative imagination we talked about before, but even deeper. It's like a special radio receiver in your brain. Now, this isn't magic. It's something you can develop, but only if you've really worked on the other steps. You can't just jump to this last step without doing the work before. It's like building a house. You need to lay the foundation first before you can put on the roof. When you develop your sixth sense, amazing things can happen. It's like having a quiet voice inside you, guiding you. This voice can warn you about danger before it happens, giving you time to avoid problems. It can also show you opportunities, helping you see good things coming your way so you can grab them. Imagine having a guardian angel, as some people say. This angel isn't a real person with wings, but it's this inner guide, this sixth sense. It's always there to help you, to open doors for you, to lead you to the temple of wisdom, as we call it. This temple isn't a real building, but a place inside your mind where you can find answers and guidance. It's hard to explain exactly how this sixth sense works. It's like trying to explain colors to someone who has never seen. You can only understand it by feeling it, by experiencing it yourself. It comes from inside you, from developing your mind and spirit. Think about the amazing things in the world that we don't fully understand. Think about nature, how a tiny seed grows into a giant tree. Think about the power of the ocean or the energy of a storm. These are all forces we can see and feel, but we don't completely understand them. The sixth sense is like that too, a powerful force we can use even if we don't fully understand how it works. This power, this infinite intelligence, is everywhere. It's in every part of nature, in every tiny piece of everything around us. It's this intelligence that turns acorns into oak trees, that makes rivers flow downhill, that makes day follow night. And this same intelligence can help you turn your desires into real things, into riches in your life. It takes time to develop this sixth sense. It's not something you can get overnight. It comes from practice, from using the other steps we've talked about. It comes from thinking deeply, from looking inside yourself, from believing in yourself and your desires. Maybe you're wondering if this is all real. Maybe you're a bit doubtful. That's okay. Skepticism is normal when you hear new ideas. But I encourage you to keep an open mind. Try out the other steps in this book. Work on your desire, your faith, your persistence, and maybe, just maybe, you will start to feel this extra sense, this inner guidance. It's not about magic tricks or miracles. It's about using the power of your mind, a power that is already inside you. It's about connecting to something bigger than yourself, something wise and intelligent that can help you on your path to riches and success, and to a life that is truly fulfilling. This is the final step, the highest point. It's the door to wisdom, and it's waiting for you to open it. No more fear, just action. So, we've traveled through all 13 steps, from wanting something so much it burns inside you, to trusting your inner voice to guide you. It hasn't been a quick trip, but it has been important. You now know that becoming rich, in every way that matters, starts with a simple thought. It's about deciding exactly what you want, and then truly believing you can have it. Remember, it's not just about wishing. It's about making a real plan and taking action, step by step, even when things get tough. You will face problems. Everyone does. But persistence is your secret weapon. Don't let doubt or fear stop you. Learn to control your mind. Fill it with strong, positive thoughts and use your amazing imagination to see your dreams as real. The journey to riches isn't always easy, but it is possible for anyone willing to learn and apply these principles. The most important thing now is to start. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because it will never come. Take action today. Use your newfound knowledge, believe in yourself, and go out there and create the rich and successful life you truly desire. The power is in your hands and in your mind. Go and make it happen.
Hey there! Just a second before you go. If you learned something new today, please give this video a like, write your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second, and it really, really helps to create even better English videos for you. Your support means the world. Thank you.